So what does the process of actually putting a scope of work together looks like? Well, I walked the property recently and I recorded the whole everything that we look at, everything, from the exterior, interior, everything and why those things are important. So you're going to check out that clip right now, and when we come back, I'm actually going to show you the actual scope of work that we ended up putting together. A very detailed scope of work. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you everything that we did after I did that walkthrough. So check that out. So we're outside this house that we just bought. This one's going to be a flip. So I'm actually just going to walk you through on how we put together a scope of work. The tenant here was nice enough to throw all the garbage outside. I would have rather him left it inside so it's not blowing everywhere, but that's what it is. We have contractors and dumpsters coming tomorrow. But biggest thing to keep in mind in the exterior is you want to look at the fascia, you want to look at rot. These are all things, like this house is going to be a flip, and these are all things that are going to come up when they do the inspection and stuff, and you don't want that to be a problem. Like these things right here, so the camera focuses on my hand. So like these cracks right here, you want to make sure you get them filled in, especially if you're painting. You want to get all those things fixed, down here, and you want to budget for that, because I mean a lot of people, they don't take account of how much these things add up. So as we come around here, you see down here there's more, like right here. And a simple fix for something like that is you literally just like cut it and you cap it off, right? So you cap it off, that looks fine. Here there was more down here, so you see down there, these posts, some of them have them, some of them don't, so you're gonna have to cap that off. Then what we do is we'll clean up a lot of this landscaping, because it's just kind of just crap everywhere. Sorry for the wind. But we'll clean all this up. We'll probably put like black mulch all through here just to spruce it up, make it look nice. We'll clean these bushes that are directly in front of the windows. As you can see, the shingles are already up there. We're doing the roof. It's gonna be putting a brand new roof in. And then if you see the siding, so here we are taking a look at everything. We're going to be replacing all the siding here, putting all new siding, making sure all this looks nice and clean, painting the whole exterior. We're fixing this fence up. So these are all things, again, everything adds up. We're going to clean a little bit of the landscaping back here, so like just around the AC. And when you come take a look at the house, right there's the sticker, you always look for the hoses, right? Those, you're gonna see the sticker of when it was manufactured and everything. You always want to get that information, because that's what's gonna tell you how old the unit is, whether you have to replace it or not. And then the same, like you see, continuous siding issues, fascia. The chimney is really jacked up. We already climbed on the roof and we saw the other end. So all of those things. Getting rid of all this garbage, it's gonna cost money as well. Dumpsters, look at all the fascia here. We're putting in a new French door, because this one is like, it's really old, it's really jacked. And we're selling this house around the 210 to 20 price point. So, it's still a decent price point. You wanna make sure you put good stuff, make it look nice. So we'll clean all this up, all of this crap, fix the fence there and there. So, and then the other side of the siding over here, it's also really messed up like the other side, so we'll be replacing. We're pretty much doing the siding almost on the whole house. So that's the exterior. You want to look at, again, fascia, the trims, you want to look at all that, make sure that they're not rotted through, because a lot of times when they're too messed up and then the wood behind it is messed up, you can't even put new siding because it won't grab onto anything. So you want to make sure that's taken care of. So now let's head on inside. All right, so here we're inside. I'm gonna be ripping up all the flooring, putting all new flooring here. We're actually gonna be leaving the cabinets. They're wood cabinets, really good condition. We're just gonna repaint them, resurface, just sand them down, repaint the cabinets. We're gonna put granite countertops, new sink, new appliances, not a fridge, but new stove and a new dishwasher. We're gonna be scraping the popcorn ceiling because as you can see here, there was a leak and, oh, it's popcorn ceiling. So not really popular feature to have. So this house originally, when we came to look at it, it was actually full of crap. They did clean it out pretty well. So kind of sucks because they had a really cool knife collection that I wanted, but I guess they took it with them, whatever. So you can see massive cracks. There seems to be foundation issues leaning towards this corner. This house is pulling away a little bit. So I'm about to meet an engineer over here because it didn't seem like it was crazy foundation issues, even though you see cracks like that, but there's also a leak on the other side. So that crack could be caused by that. So we have an engineer just to give us a very accurate idea of what we're looking at. Then we're gonna be taking out this paneling. Sometimes you can repair it, but when you see stuff like that, that's warped and really jacked, you wanna just go ahead and remove it. So here's the fireplace. This fireplace, we kind of make them a focal point. So we'll paint this some accent color. This banister thing, we're gonna paint it a different color, really make it pop. Again, the paneling here, we're gonna be removing, putting sheetrock in there, laminate throughout the whole floor. So it's this. So we get into the hallway. I don't know if we had turned on the lights yet. So, yep, okay, good. So here's the bathroom. Okay. Tile throughout, new vanities. Obviously new toilet, leaf toilets. This shower, what we're doing different is we're gonna resurface it. So you can actually have somebody's gonna come in and they're gonna resurface, which means they're gonna sand and paint like everything. And when you redo that, it looks brand new. And in this area is more than enough. Then we'll put nicer fixtures and new appliances and pretty much call it a day. We're replacing these fixtures for newer ones, painting this over here, and we'll change out all the light switches and the plugs just so they're new. But that's about it. Then we have the bedrooms. Bedrooms, same scraped ceilings, everything. Here we'll frame out the closets for a regular size door and just do that. The windows are fine, especially for this neighborhood. What we'll do is we'll hire a company that comes in and they do a very deep clean on the windows. They scrape everything off, so they get all this stuff out, all this stuff, they get it all off, and it makes it look a lot nicer. Registers, if they're really messed up, we'll get new ones. But a lot of times when they're just dirty, we just clean them up and shoot them with a fresh coat of semi-gloss white paint, and that's it. So this bedroom, same thing. New light fixtures. We actually put on the regular bedrooms, we put what we call the nipple lights. They sell them like in packs of 2 or 4 at Home Depot or Lowe's. So for a bedroom, that's more than enough. And if we put ceiling lights, the only place we put them is in the master. So we'll put a ceiling fan here and in the living room. And the same thing here, we'll frame out the closet. We might do laminate in here, we haven't decided yet. Or usually we do carpeting in all bedrooms, but we haven't decided exactly what flooring. Now you have this bathroom that they kind of updated. So they have this. So you have this door, that's a glass door, it's actually in pretty good condition. And then you have this, that's like stone, marble, I don't know what the heck it is, but it looks really nice. So we're just gonna give it a very deep clean and change the fixtures. And you're gonna have, obviously a new toilet and new sink, and that's about it. So it's a very simple project, nothing crazy on this one, but at least you get an idea of what we're looking at. And here we will run, because we have space, we're gonna run a light and we're gonna put a ceiling fan, because these are the rooms that you walk in, and even though you have a switch here, this switch goes to one of the plugs on the floor, and you usually plug a lamp in, but 2021, you wanna have it turn on an actual light. All right, so now that you walked the property, You ran the comps, you looked at what houses in the area need, what kind of updates your house needs, everything. You looked at your property. Now you can actually walk the property with a contractor because now you understand based on the comps, here are the things that I need to do. So now you can walk it with the contractor and tell them, hey, this is what we need to do. This is the level of work that we need to put into this. This is what needs to be replaced, what doesn't, what we need to clean here, what we can leave there. And now you can have that conversation with them about seeing, does this need to be done a specific way? How do you handle this part? How do you handle that part? Now you start seeing which contractors are going to be good for this scope, that scope, depending on what it is that you saw needed to be done. Now you can start bringing contractors in.